Button, but I can't unmute my mic without muting myself to Discord. So, hi, chat.
Hello.
Hello?
We's live.
Yeah, we are live. Different day than normal, but coordinating the majority of the server to be able to be on at the same time for something like this took a little bit of
Planning.
shuffling, and I was silly and suggested it like on Thursday.
Yeah. But that happens.
I need to stop coordinating events last minute. I need to stop doing that. It's fine though.
I had fun with armor troops.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we have Jailery here with us, so we're gonna go check out Trail Ruins.
Yay!
And we should
Yay.
have Axon join us shortly, and maybe Neon Pink / my sister, if she can join us. We'll see.
If she finishes what she needs to be doing.
Yep. Yes, we're cleaning off the table because it's been dusty. It's dusty. It's a dusty table.
But Dragon made a way out to the trail ruins that we found.
You haven't seen the nether tunnels yet.
Oh, right.
I think I died in one once.
Yes.
Well,
you have.
it'll be hard. Well, okay. It'll be more difficult to die unless you like fly like I do. You could die in the tunnels, but they should be safe.
They're much
Maybe
safer
that
now.
might happen. We'll see.
Oh, that's okay. The thing is, we can also just walk. But
Yes, we could.
Go to the top of the tower. You know, one time I did make it through that hole without taking damage. I should make that bigger. I really should make that bigger. Oh, and don't worry, you can't fall into the lava. There are barrier blocks.
So you cannot, well, you need
just have to
wings
use
to
your
get
wings.
out.
Your wings or blocks or scaffolding is probably the easiest. But I really liked the look of this, but I was like, I'm not gonna leave an open floor of lava. That's mean. So I made it so you can't die in the lava.
You can
Without
name
really trying to.
lecturns.
Yeah. Well, you can the armor stand book. You can name an armor stand, and then make it invisible so that it's basically there's an armor stand there.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah, and I'm still working on exactly whether I want like the materials to be the letters or just the deep slate. So that's why each one has like one colored, one not colored letter. Because I hadn't decided yet.
The trail ruin is that way, right?
Yep.
We're going down the west tunnel. But if you just kind of try to keep yourself in the middle of the tunnel, not on the ceiling and not on the floor, you should be fine. But I've been told flying with a controller is a little harder. Whoa.
Yes.
Oh, there. Okay. I didn't realize that was a door when I went to kill my tools earlier.
Yes, this is where it gets dangerous.
Mm-hmm. Just, stay on the prismarine. You'll be fine. It actually kind of blends into the blue of this biome right now. It's actually really pretty.
I at least used the prismarine to get all of the way down there because I figured it would be, if we decided to.
Whoa, Jewelry, you almost knocked me off.
Oh, I almost did. Dang it.
Uh, oh boy.
I feel like if Jonathan was behind me, I would have gotten punched off by now.
Probably. So I actually haven't read too much into the archaeology update. So what all can you like find with the brush?
Many
Let's
different
see.
things.
Wooden hose, iron axes, wheat, coal,
Iron axe as
Sticks.
well.
sticks, glass
Gunpowder.
panes, dye, candles.
Pottery shards.
What? It's like
Trims.
all like
Pottery shards.
pottery shards
Shards.
and trims. It's just
Shards?
Shard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
So shard is the term in archaeology used for pieces of pottery. Shard is typically for glass and other.
Oh,
use.
really?
But if
Yeah.
it's a ceramic shard in archaeology, at least, it's shard.
Hmm.
Which, when Mojang announced that they were called shards, they immediately got told off by a couple. Well, not told off, but told like, "Hey, that's not what we call them."
All the archaeology nerds are like,
The
actually.
archaeologists were like, "Excuse me."
It wasn't archaeology nerds, it was archaeologists.
Yup.
It's the. Oh, well, that's really cool. It's like a difference. I know that.
Yeah. And now everyone's learning that's what they're called in archaeology, because everyone's like, "Why is it shard? Why is it with an E?"
A lot of them are actually annoyed because they refuse to call them shards.
Yeah, it's interesting the dynamic that's evolved. But like Peter and Joshua and everyone were like, "What? What's a shard?" I was like, I explained, and they were like, "Oh, so the twins learned something."
I
Is
assured
it a
you
different?
it's pronounced shard.
Yep.
So is it just in a certain biome we're going to, or is there like a whole setup you guys have?
So,
A little bit of
go ahead.
both. We found the biome. We spent our last stream last weekend looking for the biome so we could actually dig it out.
Yeah. They're a structure. It's a generated structure that spawns in certain places. So we spent a couple hours last weekend going through all those, like just flying and finding those biomes and then walking around and trying to find it.
Oh.
Oh, all our
GGS!
it's because all our achievements were reset
Were
with
they
the
reset?
change of
Really?
the.
A bunch of mine aren't. Like I still have Beaconator. I just must never have gone through a portal this far out.
Yeah.
It looks like a lot of them got reset. I don't know.
Might have been a little bit. So, when I found this piece of orange terracotta right here was the only thing visible. The one I'm standing on. That was the only thing visible. I thought it was a pumpkin. And then I looked at it for a second. I was like, that's too flat of a texture for a pumpkin. And I was like, wait, guys, I found it! So, these things are pretty big. We are going to be looking for sus gravel to brush out. And then We have, let's see, what we have: glass, ladders, and gates and things. And signs to mark where we find where. Torches to light things up. I think we were doing the glass where we found the thing, and then put a sign on it and saying what we found there.
Yeah.
Just so we can kind of map it out, like we're actual archaeologists.
Do I need to grab some signs?
I'm just making it safe. Like I saw
yeah.
that there were red areas. I have a modded instance of Minecraft.
Oh, I forgot to place torches over here. Oh well.
It's okay. That's why I'm going around.
Yeah, and we have fenced it in with fence gates, and the inside area is now going to be lit up. So we shouldn't have any creepers or anything disturb us, except maybe phantoms. But that's what the
And
fence
if
for.
you're not sure how dark it is, just ask me. I'll check.
And then what should I use signs for? Just to label like gravel I found?
Yeah,
Suspicious.
you say, you found a hole
Here, I'll
at
do
that
an
spot.
example.
Oh.
Because I believe it was like right here we found the thing, right, Dragon?
Yeah,
The one we did dig up.
yeah.
So like you do this, and then
And
it was a
lead.
it was a lead. Yeah. Just like I'm just gonna put a lead.
What are the fence gates for?
If we need to
It's like-
extend the fence out, because these things are, this looks small, but it goes about 20 to 30 blocks down, and then it goes like 20
Like
blocks in a different direction.
Yeah.
So we don't know which direction we're gonna end up putting the fence off.
And some of them can go up to like 100 blocks down.
Yeah, they're ridiculously big. It's like a village, but buried underground. It's so cool.
Right.
Okay.
I guess I should take some stuff.
Very careful. And I think we just remove gravel and dirt. It's the only, and stone. Try to leave
Yeah.
like the rest of it.
Yeah, because cobblestone could be part of the structure.
Shovel's gonna break very easily. Oh my gosh.
That's why we have more wood and such.
If you find andesite or something, if it's a single piece, leave it. If it's attached to more than 2 other ones, it can be taken away.
Basically, if it doesn't look like it should be part of like a natural underground generation, then we can remove it. If it doesn't look like it's not part of the natural generation, we leave it. I was starting to say that backwards.
So if it looks like it's naturally there, don't leave it?
Well, I mean, we can leave it and not leave it. We'll figure it out as we go.
Okay.
The main thing to be careful of is that sus gravel is affected by gravity, and if it falls, it breaks.
And whatever was
So-
in it is lost.
Right.
And dirt is never sus.
Dirt is never sus.
It'll either be
Yet.
gravel or sand. Yeah.
Yeah, I think this structure just has gravel, but you can find sand in other structures. But
Such
it also
as
breaks easy.
a desert temple will have sus gravel. A drowned temple.
Yeah, and drowned temples will either have gravel or sand, depending on which biome they're in. Just being very careful when I break it. Oh, I found a piece of sus gravel. If you want to see what it looks like. Right here. So if you use your brush on that, with the use instead of break. Yes, sus. Let's see what you get. Ooh, it's a piece of coal.
Wow. what a gift.
Yeah, I wonder what they used coal for. So we do that. Oh, look, there's a piece of orange terracotta. Orange glazed terracotta. Cool.
We've got some mud bricks.
Oh, That was cold, right?
No, I put it on the glass. It's fine. That was just a sign that said sus.
Ah, gotcha.
Oh, and some mud bricks too. Nice.
Yeah.
I see it's kind of starting to expand a little bit. Getting a bit of a staircase. Nice.
Oh, glazed terracotta.
Yeah.
So I have extra shulkers and stuff that we can put materials into,
Mm-hmm.
and then we can throw materials into the community storage system, which I don't know if Jailorine has seen yet either.
We got some more suspicious gravel here.
Would you
Sarah, would you like to do that?
Oh, sure. Let me see. Looks like a wooden hoe. So
Wow.
they had wheat and they had farming and they had a cool. Oh, you know what? A jump boost beacon would be helpful.
Oh, you're right.
So,
I can get one set up if you want me to.
You have one in your chest?
Yep.
Yeah, that might be a good idea. Could even just be a jump boost. Yeah, I think you have to do jump boost to a jump boost beacon because that way we can get up and stuff's a little easier. I just was like trying to do it because I have one at my base and I'm used to it. And then I was like, wait, that actually
hey,
would be useful for getting in and out of this hole.
Yeah, no worries.
Hi, Art.
yay, Firebot's
relabeling.
working properly.
Yeah, I got that one. It's cool. I think I spelled it right.
How's Art doing?
Thank you, Mousy.
If I
I'm
didn't
awake.
spell it right, well, that's fine. Yeah, it's a staircase. You can kind of see.
Do we just want jump boost 1 or a whole jump boost?
Let's try jump boost 2 and see if it's too much. We can
Okay.
always make it less.
I
Art's
was just
doing
wondering
tired.
if I was making a full beacon. That's why.
Okay.
Ooh, well, it being hot in itself is no fun, and
Who's
mine. Moving a freezer when it's hot is definitely no fun.
Yeah. Yeah. Moving when it's hot. Just moving outside when it's hot. Not fun. Or even inside, because on Thursday with my friends, we were playing a game. We were talking about it this morning. It's called Trainwreck. It's basically like the reverse of Never Have I Ever. And yeah,
90
exactly. Same
Fahrenheit
here.
there? Yeah.
And we were inside, and so we played that for like 30 minutes. We got a workout. Jumping in and out of
Let's
chairs.
see. 27,
My knees hurt.
51.
Still hurt.
So it's about 80, 85 degrees here.
Oh?
What'd you get?
Alex.
Yay!
Yay, we got the record.
That was quick.
That was
Nice.
fast. Nice.
Okay, it was right, it was like right here.
Alright, let's see what this one gets. Oh, that looks like seeds of some type? Beetroot seeds.
Alright, so I think this was probably some sort of a farming community.
Yeah, and they had music,
Well,
while they were doing their farming things.
all communities have music. Music what makes the world run.
True. Yay! That's funny. You have the beacon, don't you, Dragon?
Nope.
Oh, you don't have a beacon.
Nope. Because I keep using the heads I gather for other things.
Okay, this one looks
I
like
have a beacon box that I use.
this is looking like it's starting to go out in this direction. And a little bit.
I'm trying to get down to that level.
I found some white dye.
Ooh, fun. Okay. Where... Let me grab some torches. Actually, lanterns might make more sense. You have both over here somewhere. 2 lanterns. And I want to toss this. And this. There. Just kind of put this like here. Then there. So that it's lit up.
Ooh, scramble.
Nice. What'd you get?
Purple glass paint.
Ooh.
Yeah, we found glass. And a purple one, which is
One of the more difficult colors to get.
yes, in Minecraft, but it's also like the most realistic
Exactly.
for finding in archaeology, which is kind of fun.
Just got the first winds from incoming storm. Hopefully it keeps the pyromaniacs inside tonight. Oh, ours
doubt it.
were out
I
last
doubt
night. We had fireworks in our neighborhood going off until pretty close to 1 a.m.
Yeah, I've been hearing fireworks too.
Yeah, which, well, 'cause I know some people are doing like July 4th shows, like actual, like official ones, sometimes happen like the 3 days before, but the unofficial ones happen as well.
A lot of the ones in Canada got cancelled because of air quality.
That doesn't
Yeah,
surprise me.
how is that fire going?
Which one? It's
Oh,
Oh.
which one?
Canada.
There's several ones.
Basically, Canada is on fire from coast to coast.
Oh
Oh my
no.
gosh.
Ooh, I found an armor trim.
Ooh,
I
Nice.
found Wayfinder.
very cool.
Nice. I think there's some fire near me too recently. I think it's fine now though. Found another purple plane. I just placed it
Nice.
down. Do you have silk touch?
Yeah, I do.
I have silk touch? I don't.
Oh no.
Thank you.
There you go. I got it.
That was a glass pane they removed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No. I did. That was on purpose.
So, did they celebrate the 4th of July in Canada? I never knew that.
No, it's Canada Day.
Canada Day is on the
Okay.
1st.
Okay,
Ooh, a dead
that's what I was
bush.
wondering.
He was gonna say because the
Dead
fireworks
bush.
kept exploding before they were set up. Well, you know, some people it might be that way.
What do we find here?
Oh,
Ooh, it's
this
gonna be a
is
gold nugget.
going this way, is it?
Yep, and it's decided it's going that way.
Oh yeah. Huh, look at that.
Yeah, I
think
haven't
I
heard
found that.
any fireworks here. Doesn't mean people haven't been setting them off. And it doesn't mean that I won't hear them. But where I live, they're less likely just because of one, oh, hanging sign. Fun.
Oh, a lead.
We're a bit more in the middle of it's the type of people who live here, and just the general like environment's not very friendly to fireworks.
What did I get?
Yeah,
What did I get?
there's a lot. Also, I live in like very like suburban area, so I guess it means there's more. I don't know.
Ooh,
It's just easier to hear.
sharper armor trim.
Nice.
Paper, maybe, or is it sharper? I don't remember actually. That's cool.
Oh, shaper. You're right.
Sometimes, but yeah. Well, because Julia knows this because she's been here, but we're basically all woods. So I'm not saying somebody wouldn't, but you
That would
have
be the
to
best
be
idea.
a little bit more stupid than the average person that's stupid enough to fire fireworks.
Oh yeah,
To
that'd be
fire them in
pretty
the middle of the
rough.
woods. I won't say people won't do it. I'm saying that it would be
Pretty
more
rough.
stupid. It would be.
Oh, jeez. There's like a lot of it right here.
I think I found a branch somewhere.
Eh.
Oh.
I think there's probably 2 branches in this one.
Got another purple glass plane.
Cool.
Pane? But actually it's magenta this time,
Oh.
so that's a little different.
Yeah. But yeah, when I lived in a more suburban area, we heard them for like the 2 weeks before and after. It felt like it's just like we're all summer.
The
And the thing
summer
is, like,
festivity.
yeah, it's funny. I was watching something and one of the people pointed out, like, technically it's legal to buy the fireworks. So you see fireworks stands everywhere. Technically, at least where I live, it's illegal to fire them. So that part just seems a little bit like, what? So I could
That's a
go
bit
right now.
counterintuitive there.
Right. I could go right now to like the nearest grocery store or whatever, and there's probably a fireworks stand in the parking lot. But I can't then come home and fire them without risking the police getting called. So like, what?
Which sherd was that? Heart pottery sherd.
I found that interesting because like I knew that fact, but then somebody else said it like that, and I was like, huh? Yeah, no, that's really dumb. It's like if we're not allowed to fire them, why are they being sold?
Yeah.
At the place where we can't fire them?
Memorabilia's sake.
Yeah. Well, because, like, if you go out further into, like, the country part, like, even close to here, but, like, you know, a couple hours, I think technically then you can fire them. Like, I think, like, where my grandma lives, I think they can. Because they're out in flat land with basically almost no trees and
But there's a lot of like
people.
farm, like corn
Yeah.
and snow
Yeah.
peas.
Snow peas, soybeans, a little bit of hay. Mostly just probably for
Fringe of
the
hay.
animals. Yeah. Probably for the farm animals, so it's like self-sustaining, but yeah. There's it's mostly corn and soybeans, I feel like, these days. But yeah. It's just interesting.
Wow, there's a lot of sus gravel in this area.
Not in this one. Jeez.
Well, if you
I'm
come over
digging,
here
but
and
there's
look at all the
nothing.
glass that was here, this is just 1, 2,
Nice, what'd you find in that
3,
one?
4, 5, 6,
Uh,
7,
A block of clay.
Interesting. Put a lantern down behind you. Kind of trying to like keep it a little lit up so we can see.
Oh, there's a piece.
Yeah, this thing was like packed full of stuff.
String.
There's
Fun.
a lot over here too. Another purple magenta glass pane.
String.
All right, and we're still planning on putting all of this into one container, right?
Yeah.
Pretty sure.
Where is our
I've been
ladder?
putting. There's one upstairs.
Yeah, I'm working at getting
Kind of
myself
floating
up
now.
there.
It's kind of floating now, I think, but
That's not what I wanted to do.
it's up there. Ooh. See what's in this one. Ooh,
I
pottery
found a
sherd.
green candle.
Ooh, fun.
Nice.
I got a sheath pottery sherd. Say that 3 times fast. Oh, that's not what I want to do. Yeah, thankfully the dogs, well, they don't like the sound of fireworks. I have known dogs that like have complete like panic attacks at the sound of fireworks,
Oh, geez, water.
which ours don't, thankfully.
That's good.
So we don't have to worry about that.
Our cat last night wasn't overly happy.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. The thing is also the proximity of them,
All right,
because I
so
know.
we have an underground lake right here.
Oh, fun. Do we have sponges?
Yes, but not on me.
Yeah, I didn't think about it. That, to be completely
I
honest.
can go get them if needed.
Might be smart.
Okay. I'll empty my
Yeah,
pockets.
there's a lot over here.
And
Like, I
I'll
got
go.
seeds.
Oh wow.
I'll go do that.
Yeah, that's like what 4 pieces of sus gravel right there. It's a lot.
Thanks,
Remove
Mousy.
some of this.
Oh
Yeah, I
wow,
think.
all the cobble here already.
Yeah, it looks like one of the roads. You
I
should
just
run
had to
close
run
windows.
close some windows. Also got some footage of the rain running off the roof. Added it to random
Yeah.
in his Discord. All right, cool. I will have to go
Yeah.
check that out after.
Yeah. Oh, I can send you guys the picture I took of the rain, because I was texting my mom while I was waiting for my sister to get out of work. Because when I got there, right on time, she ended up being like 10 minutes late, basically.
10 minutes
So I
isn't
was sitting
too
there.
bad.
It was only 10 minutes, thankfully. Could have been longer, but I think they like had some business and they have a lot of orders for tomorrow, but at the same time they're kind of just like chilling, burn pottery shard.
Yeah.
So they're not having to stay as late as they have a couple times. But I also told her she just needs to let me know. But it was literally 1 minute. It was nice and clear. And whatever, it like cleared up the rain as I got to the general area where her work was. And the next minute, it was pouring rain again. And I just have this picture out the window of my car. Like, it started raining
I
again.
got a Howl pottery sherd.
Nice.
Ooh, fun! It's a doggo
Nice.
one.
Hmm. And another brown
Can I
candle.
teleport to someone here?
Yep.
Yep, I'm standing perfectly still.
So
Go
am
ahead.
I.
There's a massive ski jumping of rain from how fast it was running down the roof. Looks awesome, but intense. Yeah, it was very much.
Hi, baby.
And I'm
Cute.
imagining it's probably the
Hello.
same storm, just moving along the
Hi, Nova.
states. I think it started in. I think Dragon and Mouse got it first, to be honest.
So where was the lake?
Over behind you.
It was just like I was getting into my car to go get my sister, which is about a 40-minute drive from our house, and I could hear the woods just like, I could hear all of a sudden just increase of noise from all the trees, and I was like, oh, it started pouring rain over there. I need to unplug my car really, really fast and get in the car before it starts pouring. And then it was just pouring, and then it wasn't, and then it was just pouring, and I outran the storm, and I got to my sister, and I was sitting in the car, and it was just like quiet, and then it was pouring.
Day is going well, Nova. How is your day going? We are excavating a trail ruins in 120.
Very carefully.
And everywhere you see a piece of glass is something we've found in the ruins. Your day is pretty good. Cool.
Found another piece. Ooh, it's gonna be another shard. Nope, that's a piece of glass. So that would be a shard. It's a red piece of glass.
I got the Howl pottery shard, and I also found a Heartbreak pottery sherd
Ooh,
and a smithing template for a shaper armor trim.
cool,
Nice.
cool.
Alright, I cleared off most of the water. If you need more, I brought 2 stacks, I suppose.
Okay.
Cool.
I'll put them in the in one of the chests.
Looks like this one's heading off in this direction as well at this level. Yup. Oh, look, it's snowing.
Yo.
So if we were on an actual dig, we probably wouldn't be able to do it anymore. But we'd read in the daybook that it started
Right there.
snowing on
Right
day
there.
like 3 or whatever.
Alright, the sponges are in the white shulkers.
Okay. Noted.
Oh, Dragon, I was saying you should get that one.
Okay.
My inventory is full, so.
What is it?
Copper.
You can
This
get
dump
rid
beacon
of
is
the
very
Guys,
nice.
look what I got.
It's
Look
white
what I found.
dye.
Look what,
What did you
come here,
find?
look. It's a
I'm.
room full of
Ooh.
things with a loom.
A loom?
Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
Interesting.
It's a
We will find a
workstation.
wool.
Yeah, or string at least. Or I believe banners are also on the list of things you can find in these things. Here, we'll light it.
I got
We'll go back.
another Hal pottery shard.
Very
shard.
nice.
Well, I just found a white dye, so that works well with the loom.
And a gold nugget.
Nice.
Very cool.
So they were into shiny things as well.
Oh,
Yeah,
and
I
what's
don't blame
this? This is light blue stained glass? Blue stained glass.
Very fun. So lots of glass and lots of dye related things. Hard to tell what's like a gravel patch of what's that ruins themselves. I think
Yeah.
all of this is part of a ruined room. But yeah, that's a lot of sus gravel right there. I was just digging out the copper because I was like, I want the copper. I just dig up copper.
Currently,
when I find
I'm
it.
just digging out like the
What's
area that was.
Ooh, another hanging
Slowly
sign.
skirt.
Parkour!
Oh, there's ladders here. Nice. I'm gonna go back around.
There's some floating brick here, which I'm guessing is part of a building. Or something.
The purple shulker box, is this for all the like things we found?
Yeah.
I think so. If it's the one on the floor-ish.
I put one down because, yeah. So you can put, if there's string in it, yes.
Yes.
Yeah, there's also the one like floating. We'll have plenty of
Be right
stuff
back.
to...
Have to move the banana plant onto the porch. Okay.
Banana plant? Ooh, fun.
Don't hurt yourself moving the plant.
Good point. I'm just gonna toss like I'm gonna keep the copper, but I'm gonna toss like the stone and stuff and snow in this box here. Where's the puppy? Hi, baby girl. Need anything? You know what? You haven't been out in a little bit. Let me text Anna and see if she can come take you out.
Ooh, more sand.
Gravel?
Or sorry, yes, that's gravel.
Not quite nighttime, and I'll slip away the snow here in a minute.
Oh, more clay.
Blue dye.
Oh, that is going to be, what is that? Oh, orange dye.
You knew it had blown over, hadn't realized it had been blown out of the pot. Oh, jeez.
Oh, goodness. Oh, it looks like an armor trim. I got Wayfinder again.
Hopefully you guys are safe. Oh, I should probably go empty my inventory. Where's that ladder up? over there.
Right, Anna. Funnily enough, I think it stopped when you came up the stairs. Actually, no, it's there again. It's a ringing. Can maybe turn off the fan and stuff above the stove? Because I think that's probably all it is. It's bothering me. I probably should have turned that off when I was done cooking it. You don't hear it? Okay, turn off the fan and stuff above the stove is what I said. I hear a ringing noise, and that's not supposed to be there. But she can't hear it. Ooh, I got a danger pottery sherd.
Oh, cool.
Nice.
I got a heart pottery sherd.
In linear winds, not funnel, just storm fronts moving through.
Yeah.
I understand that, but even then, I've seen
It's pretty
some linear
small.
winds do some huge damage.
Yeah. Oh, what did I just get out of there? Oh, what a no.
And take some.
Ooh, a red candle.
Where was I? I was back over here.
I've just been like jumping around and going to different places.
There's a bunch of new stuff over here.
But yeah, not having cyclical funnel winds is also good though.
Usually, yes.
Let's not have circle winds, please, and thank you. Let's not do that.
What was that? A dead bush.
I just sounded like a villager. My gosh, that was weird. It wasn't even intentional. Oh goodness.
And that is string. Spent a couple years in Kentucky, Tennessee, deep in Tornado Alley as a teen, so you may be a bit relaxed about wind.
Yeah, that's fair.
You come from a place in Canada which is normally wind year round, so I know what a straight up wind can do.
Magenta glass pane.
A sheaf pottery shard? It's like a leaf and a sheep.
Oh, yes. Like a
Also, I
sheaf of
found a bunch
paper.
of andesite. Is that important?
No.
I don't think so. This should just be the blob of, normal generation at this level.
Okay.
But yeah. My dad and mom both have stories of like tornadoes when they were kids. So.
Well, Dragon and I were
That's okay.
couple of years ago. There was this summer we kept getting tornado warnings with nothing coming on, so basically started ignoring them. Until the fact that a tornado actually hit.
Yeah. I haven't really.
Since then, let me tell you, we pay attention.
Yeah. I haven't really lived in a place where tornadoes happen often. Ever. Where my grandma lives is a place where it happens consistently.
Yeah, I have
Well,
also not lived in a tornado place.
No, you've got that. Honestly, between the wildfires,
fires.
occasional earthquakes, I think California has enough to worry about.
Yeah, it's pretty chill. It's just really hot and expensive.
But yeah, the thing is, technically, like 30, 40 minutes for me, like you start to get where the sometimes tornadoes happen. But like where we are is such in the middle of the swamp part. It doesn't ever really
Yeah.
get this far in.
I found this cool red and black terracotta.
All right, Nova. Have a great day. Thank you for stopping by. It is
Yeah.
appreciated.
Oh yeah, it's I want to say that's black glazed terracotta or red, and I honestly
I can
can't
look
remember
at it.
because it's both colors.
I actually
Later,
haven't really used a
Nova.
lot of glazed terracotta, so I found a cave.
Yeah, and I don't have the recipe for it, so.
Been through
Three different
earthquakes in 3
states.
different states: California, Kentucky, and Virginia. 2 of those were a surprise. Oddly enough, I've been through earthquakes living here in Ottawa.
Yeah. I think the only earthquake. Okay, the only earthquake I actually remember and like knew was happening was in California. I'm pretty sure there was one when I was in Virginia that we didn't know happened. Nobody knew. And then everyone was like, did some like none of us knew, and then all of a sudden I was like, oh yeah, by the way, did you feel the earthquake? And we were all like, what? Who's what now? But like the one in California was a mild, like 2 seconds.
Yeah, I don't feel like I remember having an earthquake recently. I know they happen like very often. You just can't always feel them because like I mean I live on a fault line, so like you can't always feel every earthquake. But I remember like one time when I was a
2011 in
kid, like
Virginia, yeah.
I was
Yeah,
like
what
sitting on my
that's
mom's bed and there was just like a giant earthquake. I was like, okay.
that sounds about right. Or actually, I'd have to ask my mom. But like the one in California, I think wasn't even a natural one, because we lived on the coast, in LA. I think it was
Yeah.
the Navy doing Navy things.
Oh,
If I
this
remember
actually
correctly.
goes up.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
Be fair, like we also here where we live can hear sometimes when certain groups of people do certain groups of the people things with explosives, and we're
Uh,
not anywhere close to it. So
yeah, I used to live near an army base where they did live explosives training.
yeah, I think we're within hearing range of that, which isn't that far. I mean, that isn't that close. In fairness, but every once
Right.
in a while you'll just hear something and be like, "What's that?" I will take that any day over when in California we lived in like right next to a not so great place. So you would just, people would rob the bank across the street every once in a while on a relatively consistent basis and try to jump fences. And let's just not. I'm glad I was as oblivious as I was to that, even though like I knew stuff was happening. Because if I had been my mother, I would have been stressed out.
Yeah. I know I guess the boys get in trouble for like climbing trees.
Yeah, I think they did. That wouldn't surprise me. Well, especially
Oh,
if you climbed trees near the fence, I feel like the guards
I
would probably
found
not
more
happy about it.
terracotta here.
Cool.
This
Alright.
is interesting. I never would have thought to put red terracotta with the brick, but it actually really works. This room looks really cool. And it's a pretty big one as well. And then it looks like a small like staircase maybe went to the smaller red terracotta and brick structure.
Emerald!
Nice. You okay there, Jerry?
Yeah, just Axon was texting me. He's
No worries.
be on soon.
Oh, hey, this has got a grindstone in it.
Oh, cool.
Fun. I don't think I've seen one with a grindstone yet. I want to sleep. Okay, I'm gonna drop off some of the stuff I found while up here. Yeah, the thing is, even if we get done with this, if we want to just like go exploring after, we can also do that.
And it's got a pottery sherd of Howl.
Ooh, fun.
Cool.
I think these are all ones that you can only find in the trail ruins, so we don't even have any of these yet outside of the shop.
This is very interesting. I think I found another branch is what I did.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Because there's another thing of terracotta here.
Yeah. Oh, wow. This thing is, oh my gosh. And it looks like
Yeah.
this road probably goes on for a bit as well. The cobble bit. I'm gonna remove this bit here in the middle.
I might actually need to dig up or from the upstairs a bit to clear it out because I'm scared I'm gonna break something.
Yeah, you could staircase up next to it and see where the top is. But even then,
And there's like
you
a
could-
whole underground like ravine water cave thing over here.
Yeah, there's sponges.
Oh wow,
Ooh, there's a cave here. I wanna
this
grab this
is
copper.
definitely bigger than.
Yeah, it definitely looks bigger than the one Archeo dug out.
Yeah, look at all of the glass. Like, just take a second and walk around and look at all of the glass.
Here, do I have my vanilla tweaks for glass on a separate? I do. Let me turn that off so people can see normal glass.
Okay,
'Cause
so
I have a special thing, but
yeah,
nothing else.
I need to actually dig stuff out here.
Like, this
Look at this place.
is a lot of stuff.
Yup. So cool. Well, just look how many are just on like this plant bed thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like
It's
this
just-
might just be a giant patch of gravel like naturally spawned because
Yeah,
I
I
don't
was
know.
wondering that. It's hard to tell.
I'll let you know.
Okay. I mean, gravel is useful, so it's fine. Won't hurt to dig it out.
Okay, where I was dragging, I'm gonna dig from up here because yeah.
No, that's fine.
Making sure this is actually the end of the road there. See if this actually goes.
I needed to
This way.
get rid of a couple of trees as well. Um, so I came out here, and I was like right next to it.
Yeah, sorry, I'm putting some stuff away.
Yeah, that's what I need to be doing too. Put a bunch of stone and what.
And making another shulker for more stone and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's an axle that just joined. Axon, sorry.
Oh, good.
Should I go get him from spawn?
We can just teleport him here.
Okay.
I'm letting him decide what he wants to do. I have an extra brush as well in my end chest, so we don't have to worry about the ones you left to spawn.
I have an extra one too.
Yeah, I have my backup brush in my tools
Yeah.
chest.
I have mine in my straight up end chest. Do you want me to help you?
Up to you.
Alright, I'll go back down then.
Yeah, I kind of want to do this one since I found it. That makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Where was it? Oh, back here. Alright.
I'm gonna start opening it up to the sky a little bit because I think this edge is. Oh gosh, that's a cave. Hi. Yeah, I think this is the edge of that bit. So I'm gonna do it this corner. I'm gonna dig up so I can figure out where this is.
Okay, I'm not
There's a sky.
at all digging the right way.
Let's just say do 5 blocks. I think it was about.
No, I don't.
Yeah, I have pick step on in the background right now for stream. Though it's probably pretty quiet. Oh no, that's not quiet. Let me turn that down just a touch. It's probably a little too loud. Sorry, chat.
Oh, this is a cool room over here.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm the area with the terracotta. I'm doing from the top down because there's too much.
Yeah, it's hard to tell where the edge is
Yeah,
without doing that.
and I don't want to break any sands, gravels.
Oh, jeez. This, I just found another one.
Did you?
Yeah.
Nice.
Following the road.
Oh, yeah.
More white dye.
Cool.
Oh, there was one on top of it.
Oh
I'm
no.
on a
no.
cartography table.
Rip.
Broke did one.
It's okay. We're not going to talk about how many I broke in my hunt for the snipper eggs.
So good.
I found a cartography table and a pink stained glass.
Ooh.
And
All the
removing
different
a
colors
ton
of like
torches.
red tones.
And adding in a bunch
Oh,
of
that's funny. That's the
nice,
first thing I've
really
said in
nice.
your chat today. Nope.
The only place I noticed is up by the.
Oh, I need more
And
signs.
another
That
green
base.
candle.
I miss that base so much. Okay. Rip.
Alright. I need more signs.
I
Ye-
saw the sign.
Okay, that's what I thought. We're getting to the point where this is.
I've gone through a stack of signs.
I haven't found much of anything except that road that I'm trying to dig up.
An emerald.
Ooh, fun. Checking chat to make sure.
Ah.
Oh, you know what? I can open up the map and see where Jonathan is. Just to make sure. There's something else I'll have to show you after stream. J3 is the map.
Sounds good.
Okay, yeah, he's just in your guys' house, it looks like still. Probably getting his inventory sorted.
I got a burn pottery
Ooh.
shirt.
Okay, this is actually going on quite a bit.
I do hear spiders, so be careful, everybody. I don't know where it is. It's probably in the cave next to this. But just be aware.
Okay, wow.
Yeah, I don't know where it starts, but once I hit it, it'll be easier. It's just stone.
Another brown candle. So fun.
So what's your coordinates, hon?
I'm currently at 10,052, 1382.
Okay, so I'm at 1397, and I'm finding more that's heading further away from you.
Huh. Wow. Did he want to join us in the call, or?
I'll ask him. He might not be
Don't
where he
think he'll have
can as easily
headphones.
because he's at grandma's house.
That's
probably
fair. Am I seriously in the wrong spot again? No, you dug out what I found.
No, I came further over to a different one.
Jewelry dug out what I found.
Oops.
Did I?
Danger, pottery shard.
Alright. Was way off. Yeah, jewelry is sticky.
His place is big.
Yes.
I wonder if it goes any further in this direction.
Pink stained glass.
Probably not. Let me dig out this bit. Up to the sky.
Get the rest, Mousy? There's still a good amount.
There's still one, yeah. You can finish what you're doing, it's fine.
Right.
Oh, it's nighttime. I'm gonna sleep. Oh, I'm in a tree. Okay, let's not be in a tree.
Oh, I think I just found our first light blue dye.
Yeah.
Nice.
Now, where was the tree I was in?
What are you? Oh, brown candle.
Cool.
Is it this one? No. Gosh darn it, chat. Look at that. I got myself lost it.
Is that a pot? That's a flower pot.
Cool.
Maybe one of these over here then. Aha! Do we have another cess gravel down there somewhere?
Yeah.
I want to leave it so Jonathan can dig it because we're getting to the point where we have.
Yeah, there's a couple of them here.
Okay. Because I know we're getting to the point where there's not going to be too many of them.
1, 2, 3, 4
Left.
for sure.
There will be more trail ruins to dig up in the future.
Oh,
'cause we're gonna,
most definitely.
we want everybody to have a copy of Relic. If for no other reason.
Yes.
I'm just gonna place these flowers.
There's a lot of sus gravel over here.
Nice.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Hi.
How's the dig going?
Yeah.
Oh, pretty good. This thing is huge.
Oh,
Where are
I
the
haven't
numbers?
seen one. I don't even know what it looks like. Oh, I'm gonna go.
I just broke another one.
Oh no, rip.
Sad
Yeah, welcome
dragon.
to the dig site.
Here we are.
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't know anything about this, so tell me what's going on.
This is the archaeology thing. If you come over here where I'm at, we're by the beacon, you can see like the main bit of the structure. So when I found this, only this top orange terracotta was visible. Here, I'll
Okay.
give you a brush somewhere. Where's my brush? And in these ruins, there's a bunch of sus gravel that has a bunch of archaeology stuff in it. Ah, it's probably in my finds box. That's would be where this is. I'm grabbing my backup brush so you can have one because we left all the extra ones at spawn on accident.
Oh, okay.
We didn't use our brain cells completely, but here you can have my backup one.
Sweet.
So you use that one on sus gravel and you get all sorts of things. And what we've been doing is getting glass and signs and marking what we find in each one. So yeah, the other things to note is sus gravel can be broken by gravity, and if it breaks, it breaks. So you don't get anything from it. But yeah, these are really cool structures they added. And these are some of the things we found. Pottery sherds and armor trims and dead bushes. Some of them are treasure, some of them are just history.
Gotcha.
But yeah, it's really cool. Like it's very evident that like they had a farming culture and they had lots of dyes and candles and stuff.
Definitely a
glass.
spider problem. There's another
Definitely a
piece
spider.
of string I found.
Well, the
Oh.
strings could have been used in the loom to make more
Well, true.
more wool, yeah.
Yeah. And if you hop down there, you can kind of see some of the other rooms we found as well. Just like there's been lots of like stuff. It gets bigger as you go further down. The way they've kind of built them is that you have like a tower bit that is the part you can see from the ground, from the surface, and then underneath they just like split off into different rooms, and there's buildings and there's walls and some farming land probably. And
Okay. Yeah, this is big.
yeah.
That's cool.
And you can see by all like the glass blocks, all the like the amount of stuff we found.
Yeah.
We got the new music disc as well, which can
Ooh.
only be found here. You know what? I will take a break for quick from digging out this and get a jukebox and play it for everybody. So I have all the stuff for that. Really should just have a jukebox in here somewhere, but.
So if you want to come over here, I will show you the sus gravel.
Okay.
So this one down here on the very bottom, like right there.
Oh, yeah.
If you take your brush and use that against it, it'll pull out the
Oh, okay. And this one's got clay.
that
Clay
was
in it.
a block of clay.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay.
Oh, we have two of the music discs. Sweet.
Oh.
So this is Relic by Aaron Cheroff or Shafar. I don't know exactly how to say that last name, but it's at Cherof. He's done a lot of the music.
So
for the
there's
new
another
update.
one there. There's a lot over here in this corner that I left for you that if you wanted to go through and pick them all up.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah. When I realized we were getting down to like the last few sections, I was like, let's make sure we leave a couple so Jonathan can see them.
Yeah, sorry I was late. Our
Yeah.
game of life went pretty long.
Yeah, they tend to do that. Especially you got a
Okay,
couple
I got a
tryhards
card.
playing.
Ooh, I got the fire one.
Ooh, cool. That's a good pottery sherd.
Ooh, pottery sherd. Oh no, I got the Wayfinder armor trim.
Oh, nice.
Nice. Yeah, and I am playing the music disc. I don't know if everybody can hear it, but they seem to go for quite a distance. So
Yeah. I feel like it's different than a lot of the other discs that they have.
yeah.
I like it.
Go ahead.
And neat.
I was just
Scott?
saying I like it.
Yeah. The podcast I listened to called The Spawn Chunks. It does a lot of it's a Minecraft podcast and they cover all the things. They did an episode where they talked about all the music, and one of the things that one of the hosts pointed out is it almost has a little bit of like that old record scratchy static to it.
Yeah.
And the way he kind of described it is as a mix of C14's like the OG music soundtracks, and then a little bit of like the newer Lena Raine style to it. So it's got that like nostalgic old Minecraft pixely game music vibes, but then it also sounds like Other Side.
Yeah, like
And just like the trippiness of it. I was like, that makes sense.
Okay, I got a snipping template as well.
Nice.
Which one?
The host one.
Ooh, cool. I don't know that we found hosts in this one yet.
I don't think so.
Cool.
Yeah, and this is a structure you can find 4 different armor trims, I think, in this one. Most others, it's the max of like 2 you can find in one structure.
Yeah.
Because I think the Deep Dark and possibly End Cities both have 2.
They're in like jungle temples and stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
Desert temples. I don't think jungle temples.
Jungle temples
but...
have
Jungle.
templates too.
Oh right, they do. That's right. They have them in the chest, not in gravel. I forgot. Because that's the wild one, I think, is in jungle temples, and then desert
think so.
temples have a couple. Drowned ruins have them. End Cities, Deep Dark. Ocean mock temples, you can, if you kill the Elder Guardians, you get some. Shipwrecks have them, which is kind of fun. They definitely did I think a very fun thing, and not just being like, okay, just the temples, but like also like, you know what, shipwrecks have one too. It's some of the smaller early game structures as well.
Yeah.
It's not all
Scattered
just in the Deep Dark in the end.
Are there any in end cities? Did you see that one?
Yeah, and then there's one in Pillager Outpost and in the mansion. There might be 2 in the mansion. Because I know the Vex armor trim, I believe, is in the mansion. And then Sentry is in the Pillager Outpost, I think.
Yeah.
So like they basically went through almost all of the structures. I went, here, have a trim.
There's a bunch back in this corner. Wow.
I'm leaving a bunch over here too.
Sorry.
We also have plenty of snippers. If anybody wants snipper eggs. Because I
The
found...
Heartbreak Pottery shirt.
Ooh, nice.
No, that's wrong. That's not a piece of glass.
Once you get those, can you duplicate them, or is it just for trims that you can like duplicate?
It's just
The
the trims.
shirts?
Yeah, you don't.
Yeah, the shirts you can't duplicate. Sadly.
But you can take the
But-
sherds back apart.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah, if you break the pot with a tool that's not got silk touch on it, it will break into the components. Either of sherds and bricks, or just sherds, or just bricks. If you use your fist or silk touch, it will break as the pot whole.
Oh, okay.
So that makes it easy. Like if you're like, I actually don't like that pattern together, you can undo it and
Yeah.
get the stuff back. But we also have a villager at spawn selling all of them. So if like you really want like a bunch of them for something. I found that I find a lot just exploring, so I haven't actually needed to buy any yet. But like if you wanted to just build a giant building and have a bunch of them everywhere,
Post armor trim.
then
Let's go.
they're like, I think it did like 7 diamonds and 16 emeralds, and you can get assured. Something like that. I don't remember for sure the prices, but
I'm pretty sure that's what it was. Okay, that needs to go temporarily.
yeah, I think the smithing template is the netherite smithing template's the only one that's a little bit more expensive, but all the others I think I just did the same price because it was easy.
Light blue dye.
Ooh, fun. Yeah, I can show you guys that section of spawn later. The stream or in later after stream, but I built like a really fun. I had so much fun building the pottery place because I basically based it off of the art building at school. So I had a lot of fun decorating it and using the armor stands to make like clay and water buckets. Because they used to have just, you know, the Home Depot bucket dad uses for like tools and like when we wash the car or whatever.
Yeah.
They had just like those full of water with like clay in it, just like everywhere.
Oh, that's fun.
You have to store
What
if you're not.
for?
Well, because clay, we had a pottery classes on ceramics, and clay, unless you're about to like bake it or you're like until you're done molding it, has to be in water. Otherwise, it dries out. I think it's also like a special type of water, or like has a special thing in it. I don't
This
remember for sure.
building goes lower.
Does it?
Oh. So like I built like a couple.
Like
I
I
used a couple
dug
cauldrons.
down what was there.
Emulated that, which was fun. Because
Yeah.
with the armor stand book, I was able to put clay in it.
Yeah, I got you.
It's fine. Okay, I'm going to go back up and sleep because we've got it mostly lit up and fenced in, but don't want it to. We don't want anything getting in, surprising us.
No.
Now, have you guys found like pretty much the extent of this whole thing, or are we still
I
finding
think we
more?
have.
I
I think
think
so.
we have, yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
ouch.
Oh.
Oh, what
That's a
was
tree.
that?
That was straight up assault.
Oh.
No rhyme or reason, just walked up to him and booted him across the way.
What is we're being attacked for no? There's no basis for this. Yeah, I had no idea that this is so cool. I had no idea they added this stuff.
Yeah. They very much like refined and what's the word? Expanded the original archaeology concept they presented like 2 updates ago
Yeah.
that they ended up canceling. And I'm glad they did because I think this is so much better.
Just the amount of stuff in here is phenomenal.
Yeah.
And the detail they paid attention to of just like how things looked when they're discovered and
Like just walking through here and looking at all the glass panes with everything that was found.
yeah. They did such a good job.
Well, that little area here, it's like it's full of stuff.
Oh yeah, step up. I want to read all these. The bush.
There's also one down here. And there was quite a few things.
So,
But like you can tell as well like what kind of like the structure could have looked like. Because you can kind of see that this is a red brick and red terracotta building, but then it's got a little bit off of it that's also the same building block, so it's probably like an offshoot room. And there's like stairs here, so it's probably like a step down into this area.
I'm surprised that it didn't keep going that way.
And
Which
like
way?
and like the one my friend Arkeo dug out with some people, there was like also a clear place where like it was a fire campfire
Well,
in the center.
I made my way into a cave.
with like seats around it. And it was like almost a tent like structure.
Yeah.
So it was like very evident that it was a communal like fire pit place.
Yeah. Is there lots of these to find? Are they different, or is it just kind of the same
I
one?
think they said that they don't have a limit on the way the structures will randomly generate in.
So kind of like End Cities, except there's a lot more variety where there's like there are room types you will find, but it's RNG on the combination.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Or maybe the whatchamacallit fortresses are a better example where like you will have your libraries and your spooky rooms and the chest corridors and stairwells, but the combination you get
It's
varies.
always a little bit
It's
different.
always
Yeah.
random. Yeah.
It's actually a really big place.
It's yeah.
Cool.
And I love that they use so much terracotta as well. It's so pretty.
It works well with the mud bricks, I think.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Yeah, I
a
actually
good
like the
way
mud,
to
like,
early game
mud.
that if you really wanted, you could come tear one of these down and get materials.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
But being part of an archaeology server, which is the other SMP that we're on, we try to preserve.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think it was smart to use terracotta because the biomes they put these in, which is, what was it, like old grove forests and taigas and jungle? Something
Yeah,
like that.
yeah,
So basically, stone layer, grass situation, right? Terracottas and the bricks will stand out a lot. Like, if you find this, you're gonna be like, what is this? Why is there terracotta in the middle of a stony area? That doesn't make sense. It's like you can't mistake this for anything else. The cobble you
Right.
might mistake for a dungeon to begin with, but
Yeah. And it's a lot of the blocks that haven't shown up naturally yet. I
yeah.
feel like
yeah, that's true.
That's why they've done it that way, so it's not blocks, natural to the areas.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I think I don't think these colors of terracotta are really much else except for like the white terracotta, which I think you can find in like savannah villages and stuff.
Yeah,
I think you can find the other colors, but not in this like concentration.
Yeah.
But it's also like the lore they've essentially built in with all of the dyes and the glass panes and all of like the evidence of looms and stuff. I think sometimes you can find like a blast furnace or a furnace in them.
It's
Nope,
really
that's the
cool
wrong thing.
seeing it from above too. Like
And
on
a
the
crafting table too. You can find
Is
that.
it? Are you thinking about like opening this up to the sky, or are we kind of wanting to leave it
I was
down in
thinking
the
opening it to the
ground?
sky. I've been slowly doing that. Maybe we put a glass roof on it so it doesn't get covered in snow any more than it already is. Okay, let's see. Maybe I pick that corner to go up. Oh, this goes down even. Wow. Look at this, chat. Look at this. Piece of dirt. Oh my gosh, there's so many things in here. Yeah. Okay. I think we're gonna go with that needs a light.
Oh, I got
For
like
my
one of
lanterns.
the only pieces of flint.
Oh,
Huh.
I got a ton of flint. It just might not be in the chest you're looking.
Well,
this-
yeah,
Is this
I've
blue
got
shulker
some.
box this from the finds from here too?
yeah. That was the stuff I grabbed.
Okay. Just so you know, in your mailbox at spawn, there is a shulker box full of shulker shells for you.
Oh, dang. Okay.
Yeah,
Sweet.
we have a farm now, so
We have a farm.
we basically have infinite shulker
Yeah.
shells.
But,
Okay, this bit goes out past the fence.
And there
So if
are
anybody wants to work on expanding the fence a bit, that's something we will need to do.
where do you need it expanded?
So,
On the west side.
Art just posted in my chat that there are places where cities have been built on top of themselves, where archaeologists have done digs, then enclosed the digs in glass. So the idea of putting a glass ceiling on the dig is not unrealistic.
Oh,
Cool.
cool.
Well,
Yeah, I
I'm
know.
thinking like the stone.
Yeah. I know Archeo has mentioned it was a fun dig they did where they did a dig on Iona, which is an island somewhere on the Europe side of the world. I forget where for sure. Where there's like a monastery and stuff, but they did a dig of a trench from other archaeologists.
Yes.
Like archaeologists in the 1950s or something like that. They dug out the tunnel that they had, the trench that they had dug. So they were archaeologying archaeologists.
Oh.
And because it had been closed for a specific amount of time, they had to document everything they found, because it was again considered a new find, although they were refinding finds.
Yeah, it was like 50 years or something. Iona is in Scotland or England. I mean, those are two different places, but yes, it's somewhere over there. I wasn't sure.
Wait.
I couldn't remember, so I was like, I know it's on that side of the pond. Somewhere.
Yeah.
Okay, I am going to take these shulkers to spawn, the ones that have materials in them, and put them in the sorting system.
Okay.
That way, if anybody wants glass, or not glass, dirt or coal or stone or that kind of stuff, it's there for people to take and use.
Yeah.
Cool.
We have so much of it. My inventory's full. Hold on. Let me come empty my inventory before you leave with all of it.
All the boxes I grabbed are full. There
Okay,
was
well,
no
they're-
empty.
Is there an empty
Oh,
box
wait,
around here
this
somewhere?
one here. This one here.
Okay. Yeah. Oh wait, no, that's mine.
That might
Yeah, I
overfill
need
the
to
stone that's
empty
there, but that's
my-
fine.
We can go like shulker it up. Here, I'll put another shulker down. I think one
Those
of those
are
shulkers.
fines. Those
Yeah,
are
maybe we move his
fines.
fines shulkers to like group them together. Because they're kind of all over the place at the moment. There we go. Fines over here by the blue box, maybe.
All right.
Put the disc back in one of these. Oh, that's a dirt box. Okay. There we go.
That way.
That's a fines box. That's just the.
That's the box that I'm emptying.
Oh, so in case you didn't know, there is a community storage room in which you can come grab materials out of if you need.
Or dump random crap you don't want. Whichever.
Where is that at?
We can show you after.
Yeah.
Cool.
I posted a picture, I think, at some point in the Discord, but it's easier just to show you than try to explain.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, it's got some filters on it already, but as we like figure out that like we have a ridiculous amount of this stuff, we'll add more filters.
It's all auto sorted.
Oh dang. Okay.
I think right now it's mostly just like sorting like moss and dirt and
Stone,
whatnot.
cobble,
Stone.
dirt.
Core, I think, was one of the ones Dragon added earlier because
Yeah.
we have so much of it for some
Gravel,
reason.
deep slate, cobble, deep slate. That kind of stuff.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of prismarine and sea lanterns in over here as well, if you want some of those.
Ooh, I'll probably grab a couple sea lanterns.
Yeah, there's a farm that you can AFK at. Be careful because the storage, although it's huge, does back up.
Yeah, the farm is so fast that the storage can't keep up sometimes. Guardian farms get OP really quickly, I feel like.
Like the... Eh!
Hi.
Hi, sorry, I didn't expect you.
Oh, see, my music stopped on me. My bad, chat. Hold on. Fix it. I fixed. Yeah, there's a ton of new stuff we've been doing at spawn. And there's more stuff's gonna pop up because I've got some plans. Because I want to make like a cherry wood like greenhouse.
Can't call it a
Yeah.
greenhouse if it's not green.
What if,
The only thing I see next is a glowing dragon. That
Blowing
was
it on
funny.
fire. I can call it a greenhouse if I want to call it a greenhouse. Dragon. Greenhouses are places where you have plants that have lots of glass so that they can go out, they can get the sunlight
So it's a pink
without being out in the
hothouse.
sun. Uh-huh. Sure. It has nothing to do with the fact that the house itself is green, it's the fact that all the plants are green. But you already knew that, you're just trolling me.
Joe. I used to work in a greenhouse, so.
Oh. Cool. You know, I'm actually surprised Mom hasn't tried to convince Dad to build her a greenhouse yet. Because you could build like a small, like tiny one in our yard somewhere.
If we were to try to do that, our entire yard would be greenhouse.
Yeah,
Probably.
we have a bigger yard. Just a little bit. I think
Just a
probably
little bit.
the reason is because there's not that much like sun in the yard because of the trees.
is this just? I can just dig all this out, right? This is all gone.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think so.
Some of
that
I
might be
went too
extra.
far, so
Let's
we
see if
might-
we can figure out where the edge is supposed to be. I think the edge is
here,
supposed
I
to be
think.
here.
Yeah. So.
So maybe we actually need to build that back up.
Meh.
Well,
That's a lot
Well,
of work.
okay.
not
Put a
necessarily
grass roof
build it
and
back
a
up,
stone
but-
wall, and leave the middle hollow. That's fine. We can leave the middle hollow. I don't care. I just
But yeah, that was my bad. That's
think
okay.
this. I got it. Yeah, I think now that you say that, Ari, I think Iona is in Scotland, which would make sense.
Because
I
that's
just-
where Archeo works, is Scotland, yeah.
I couldn't remember.
2
Iona
feet
is in
by
Scotland.
4
Hi,
feet.
Archeo!
Hi, Archeo.
Welcome in.
Just so you have
miss-
context, Art, 2 feet by 4 feet would probably take up half our backyard.
Also, hi. Hold on one second. Let me.
It's about how big my little flower beds are.
There we go. There is. Guys should definitely follow Archeo, especially if you enjoy Minecraft and archaeology, because they do all sorts of fun stuff with that. And they're doing a series right now, I think, on stream at least, of doing digging and doing Minecraft things. You are very welcome, Archeo. But yeah, we found a trail ruin. We've been digging it out today. And I told the story about the Iona where you were former archaeologists from like 50 years before, because I don't remember how we got on the topic, but you know.
It
We
feels
did.
more like a balcony patio than a yard, yes, but it's row house living, so.
And there's a big shed that we have as well, which takes a big
Yeah,
portion
it's
of
mostly
that.
shed.
Yeah. I imagine it would be a fun excavation. I don't remember why it was relevant, but it was relevant to whatever we were talking about, so.
Excavating excavations. Because we
Yeah.
were talking
yeah.
about enclosing this one in glass, and it was brought up that some cities have encased past digs in glass because the way the cities were set up.
Which I feel like you might have talked about on stream before. I don't remember. But, yeah, here, I'll go down here so you can kind of see all the stuff. We found quite a bit of glass, and a ton of sherds.
quite a bit of the trims as well.
Yeah, we got quite a few. Is everything
Yeah,
okay
walk
there?
over the dig without hurting it. Yeah, exactly.
Tear the roof off the shed, put polycarbonate panels on for the roof, and you have a big greenhouse.
Jorvik's Viking Center in York, England does that. Oh, cool. I'll have to look that up. Let me copy that so I can look that up later.
Being a condo, we have to follow strict rules, so I'm not sure that would be allowed.
The other thing is I need to get a wheelchair. I want the shed to be the charge point for my wheelchair. So I really don't want to convert it.
It's a good idea, just not practical in this situation.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's really cool just how much, like, let me see if I can find you can just see, like, the concentration.
Yeah.
So where was the room I was thinking of? Like, this one over here. It's just, like, so much sus gravel. real funny art. Yeah, it is really cool to look at.
I'm gonna put glass up there so that we can actually reach the stuff.
And I think this is a little bigger than the one you excavated with Pix and Joel and Ulrof. It's a little bigger because I feel like we got like a second, like,
It feels like we had a second go
and a
of
little bit of
things
longer
for sure.
a little longer road as well.
Yeah.
But it's cool, just like the amount of things that are just like right here.
Yeah.
Kind of crazy. Here, I'm gonna put a little lantern there. But yeah, we've been having fun.
It was a great thing to do with our small SMP community.
Definitely could be you like the variation they have in them. Yeah, me too, because it makes it feel like a new experience every time to a degree, right? Because like you'll start to recognize certain things, I think, as it goes on, but definitely like the variation where it's highly unlikely it's going to be the same thing every time is really cool.
And I only broke 3.
I think I broke 1. Sad.
Absolutely, you think you'd have to dig quite a few of them to feel like they're the same each time? Exactly. I feel like only 3. Yeah, really. Exactly. That's what I was. Only 3 is really good. Yep. We're not going to talk about how many I broke when I was trying to find the sniffer eggs. It was a lot. I will also say, like, when you're underwater, I feel like the sus gravel is a lot harder to figure out than the sus sand.
Well, that's why I like the pack that I have with my vanilla tweaks, because it puts an outline on the sus gravel for me.
You broken so many on stream. This is true. You blew up a desert temple once on the stream. I think I think we're all good. Yeah, the underwater bit. Because I feel like the sand, and I don't know if it's a color thing. You did do that. Yes, I know. I was there. I think it's probably a color thing because I feel like the sand, the sus bits, the deeper bits of the sand is a little bit more like warm toned, whereas the gravel I feel like just has a generally the same tone. Which might mean if you're slightly colorblind to that set of colors that it wouldn't make any difference, but
I wonder what this would have been. Maybe a flower bed.
Yeah, a flower bed, or it could have been like a water trough.
Well, the fact that there was 3 candles found here, maybe it was some sort of an altar.
Could be, especially since there were sherds as well.
Yeah.
Or a spa. Could have been a spa as well. Tired. If I hadn't been looking at chat when you typed that, that might have actually worked.
I don't know. I thought they were like little farm plot things, but
yeah. Well, some of them have dirt in them, so they could be. They could be both.
Oh.
It's definitely a repeat pattern, so clearly it was something you would want multiple of.
White dye, armor trim, pottery sherd.
Maybe they were like storage doohickeys
Brick, brown candles. They could have been. They could have been storage silos.
or dumpsters. I don't know why you would throw away sherds, but then again,
Well, pottery broke, you throw it away, right?
true.
One person's trash becomes an archaeologist's treasure. Well, that's how
You
you
have
learn about the
dragons on your
society.
going. That's funny. Maybe some were gardens, flower spaces, and others were wells. Yeah, could be. Or maybe they put flowers next to the well.
Could be.
Just like put flower pots inside the well, because, you know, it's never gonna need water at that point. You don't have to water it if the water's really right there. It's one of the reasons I built my wheat field at my base on the edge of the water, because then I didn't have to like deal with anything. I still ended up putting extra water bits in it, but right at the beginning it meant I didn't have to like move water around for it and deal with that. Alright, let me pick okay, somebody's already got that one part. I can go help dig. Whoop! That's a tree. But yeah, because we are on hard and stuff, what we did to make it safe to dig out was we put fence gates around the perimeter and then lit everything up inside the perimeter so that none of the mobs should be able to get through. There's a couple holes now,
Sarah.
but yeah.
Question about Eric join me in this little.
It's alright, I don't have Phantom put on, but
Alright, so
thanks
do
for
you
the
want
try art.
this to be the edge, or do you want like this? Because there's like one glass block here.
What we could do is do this the edge of like this bit, and then do a smaller cutout all the way up down the
Okay.
road bit.
Just up from like here, I think.
Yeah. So do
Should
kind of
be
like
enough
a
glass.
jutty out bit.
Okay.
I think would make sense. You mentioned fences
Actually,
in your
there's a
opening
road.
video. They're useful things. Exactly. Because the mobs can't get over them. So then if you light the inside of it up, you can't get reached by anything except like phantoms at that point. And so it makes like, as long as you light it up as you go.
We've been sleeping too.
Yeah. But I can imagine if you were in single player, there were a couple times when I was down there that I didn't realize what time of day it was.
Clara, are you intending of just talking or help dig?
I'm thinking. I was consulted on where the edge of the glass bit needed to be, which I think is about where you are now. Well, I think
so.
it kind of goes like this, but I'm not positive. I'm confused, honestly. I'm not sure where I'm at. You need orange plastic fencing for temporary digs? True. Could do. Technically, acacia would count.
I was just thinking acacia wood could be your orange plastic fencing.
Yeah, you could do, and if you wanted to do like stripes, you could do acacia and then bamboo or birch and then acacia again.
No, you go acacia and dark oak.
Did
I was thinking red, orange, and white.
Oh.
But yes, that could also work.
Oh no, there's another thing there. Not sure if I went too far or not.
But what I was saying is, if you're in single player and you're under there, you might not realize it's nighttime outside. But yeah, this thing is huge, and I like the use of like the terracotta with the red brick. I feel like that's the other thing, is that it's making you look at blocks that you would probably never put. Like some people would never put those two blocks together, but now I'm looking at it and going, actually, that makes sense. I should use that next time.
When we found this one, there was just this one piece of orange terracotta sticking out.
Mm-hmm.
Which at first was thought to be a pumpkin.
Yeah, I was like, oh look, there's a pumpkin. Wait a minute. That's a very flat texture for a pumpkin.
What we should do is put a sign on top and call it Clara's pumpkin.
Haha. Sure. Yeah. I think I posted a picture of it when I like uncovered it a little bit in the Discord somewhere, possibly. But because of the way the snow layers were all on top of it, that was the only piece visible. Yeah, they are. Some of them are really funkin' with a very large root system.
So,
Yup.
just so people know, be careful when you're coming out. I am placing glass.
Okay.
Hit your head.
Well, that's what I'm thinking is some of you might be face planting.
I mean, we all do that anyway. But regarding orange plastic fencing, Archeo said that they have definitely used that. Also, you can try putting that in stuff in a sheep field if you want, but it'll do absolutely nothing. The sheep just tear it down so they can chill in the hole. That doesn't surprise me. It's one of those like fence. Don't know them. Sheep don't understand what an orange fence means. Just like, oh, that's a weird plant. Moving on.
Do they even know what orange is?
I don't know what colors they can see. Sheep poop in your trench is nasty. I would imagine so. Honestly, any poop in a trench doesn't sound fun.
That's what I was just thinking.
Okay. Just checking on the puppy. She's behind me. Yeah, I don't think it'll surprise you, Jonathan. Zoe is 100% like upstairs
Why
in mom and
is
dad's
there
bed
an
moping.
endermite?
Oh, yeah.
Did somebody use an end pearl and leave behind an endermite? Probably.
It sounds like it because I keep getting endermite scuttles. And I keep hearing an endermite.
Let me find it. I'll find it. And...
I used a
Oh, I'm
couple on the
not-
car. That
I'm
might be
not
the
scared
culprit.
of the endermite.
No, but I want to see if I can get an endermite head.
Fair.
Oh, I didn't get one. Dang it. Those endermite heads are fun because they look like Among Us.
Among
Among Us? Good. Ouch. Okay. There we go.
Yeah, careful there, Clara. It's starting to.
But yeah, the doggo is.
Well-
We put them up for lunch and then realized we probably actually didn't need to put them up for lunch, so Anna went and got them. And Zoe just was just laying in her crate being like, I don't want to leave.
Yeah.
So I told her just.
Does she have a way to get back over there, or?
She's got free reign of most of the house except for the back area. She can technically. She knows how to. She jumps the fence all the time when she wants to.
That's true.
But she can also just open. She can push the double doors open. She's done that to let Lucy out a few times.
Nice.
So she can get back in here if she really wants to, but she's probably just like, nope. Yeah, Lucy. I was like, as long as Lucy's where I can see her, I don't care what Zoe's doing. Because Zoe can take care of herself.
Less prone to mischief.
Less prone to mischief and making messes, yes. Little mischief maker back here, on the other hand. I'm talking about you.
Oh, I'm out of glass.
I have a little bit left.
Oh, there's still quite a bit in the shulker here.
You did that on purpose, Massey.
Of course I did that on purpose, Clara! You were standing right there!
I was standing right there. And I was in F5, so you didn't surprise me at all. But it was
I
funny.
know, which is sad!
But I have a feeling it doesn't normally snow in archaeological digs in real life. But
Well, it depends where you're digging, I suppose.
I don't feel like the digging in winter doesn't sound like it would work. Because I feel like the ground would be too cold. I don't know.
It depends if it's a surprise snowstorm in July.
No, that's fair.
Canada's been known to have those.
Yeah.
Sure, there's nothing here. Yeah, I don't think that's ever gonna happen here. I don't think we get surprise snowstorms in the middle of July. Maybe in the middle of like March.
One
But not July.
year, one year for my birthday, there was 6 inches of snow on the ground.
So it doesn't just happen because of seasons, it could also be altitude. True. That's true. If you're up in the... Well, yeah. But we stop digging when the ground freezes. But if it's still diggable, we dig. Snow happens surprisingly frequently in archaeology. See, learn something new every day. What, Lucy? What? Why are you standing next to me barking but facing away from me? I am going to go check on my sister. Just
Okay.
in case the dog is being... I don't know. But I'm going to put myself in spectator and up here where you guys can kind of still see what's going on. And I will be right back.
I would imagine that
Nothing.
all types of
Messed up
weather
my
happen
thing.
frequently in archaeology.
Are we not digging this one all the way down?
Yeah, there's a wall here. Like
Oh.
corners are the set things.
Oh.
Well,
We're trying to uncover
I
like
guess.
the areas, but there is open area beneath you, children.
Yeah, we can just go to the fence line. Here.
Yeah, if we just take it to the fence line, I think that should be good. That's what pop-up canopies and stuff are, to keep weather off. Yeah, no, that definitely makes sense, Art.
I'm Brick. Everything seems to be fine. So Lucy was just
Welcome
being
back.
weird. But I kind of have to check on those things, you know?
Yep.
I'm having Anna go check on Zoe, but Anna's fine. So Lucy was probably just hearing things. And wanting my attention per usual. Okay, it's nighttime.
There's not as many people in the house to give her attention.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Yeah, she can't make her rounds in the office. Just booping everybody's mouse hand. Okay. Okay, well, I'm glad to see her down here. Okay.
Yeah,
Huh.
that's
Oh well. She's probably fine.
good.
Zoe, Lucy is probably just wanting attention and or wanting her friend. Hi, baby. She went straight to look out the window to see if there were things to bark at in the yard. Of course she did. City goose.
Yeah, I'm currently personally a fan of the sniffer. I think it's adorable, and I love the idea for new plants. I love new plants, and it's just cute. The sniffing animation is really cute. The white one did okay. All right.
I think since Anna wasn't able to
I'm
join us
glad you
today, I'll
guys got to see
probably
it.
go out with Anna a little
I'll have to
exploring
clip
adventure with
it,
her
or you
later
guys
this
can
holiday
clip it. You
weekend.
should be
You know,
able
she
to
and I
clip
can go do some
things
stuff.
on this
Sure.
channel at this point.
Good.
I know there was a while where you couldn't.
Anyone on the
It's
server is welcome to
interesting
join
that
us.
they both have some element of mystery. Yeah.
She
Did
has
she
homework
have-
to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's got a paper and a bunch of a couple other things due tomorrow. She works tomorrow. And she hadn't started on the paper.
Oh, I
So
didn't need to go that far.
I told her working on the paper was more important.
Correct. School is always more important.
She and I have been having fun, so.
Yeah, I bet
Alright.
it's a lot quieter there.
Oh yeah, the minute you guys left, like instantaneously, the house was quiet. I was just like, what
I mean, yeah.
But yeah, it's been a lot more peaceful. And I've still been getting up at ridiculous hours, relatively speaking, to my normal weekend hours.
Oh,
Because
you took out the. All right, we're gonna have to move our ladder then to get out of there, hun.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, you've torn down the ladder up.
I did not mean to do that.
it probably needs moved anyways, because it could only go so far before it hit a building. So, because of that mud brick building was in the way.
Here. We can put it over here.
Yeah.
I don't know where you are. I don't have any on.
I don't have
I'm-
ladders on me currently either.
I do. Hold on. Let me. That's snowballs. Here, I'll throw the snowballs. Here. There we go.
I'm right below Clara. If you wanna
Eh,
throw me.
Okay, I can throw them to you. There's 29. That ought to be enough to
Should
at least
be
get you a
enough.
start.
Got him.
Okay.
I'm gonna put them in the corner there. I had dug into the. If I can find it again. There it is. Okay.
Yeah, I still had to get up like both days, all 3 days so far, and tomorrow. I'll have to get up at least at like 8:30ish because I gotta get her to work. But
Okay, so
not too bad.
the ladder is now the corner of
Alright,
where
cool.
the beacon is.
Cool. The nice thing is there's a Starbucks that's really easy on the way home.
We went to
Why
buy a
are you
few
taking down
things.
my glass?
I was gonna move it just like one block over to this edge. Or do we want it with that little gap here?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright.
We need airflow in there somehow.
No, you're fair enough.
We don't want to suffocate all the workers that we're probably going to armor stand into there at some point.
That would be fun.
Make it look like there's archaeologists down there working.
Oh, that would be cool. Doing note taking and drawings and things.
Yeah.
This looks so cool.
And then
Gonna have
if
to go through and
we
remove all the snow.
if we get the new it'll be easier if we can get the new armor stand book working.
I will work on that at some point this weekend.
Use a zombie head for preserved corpse. A zombie head or a husk. The husk head looks good too as corpses.
Or you could just put some skulls in.
We could put
skulls
skulls in too, yeah. And maybe we have some ghosts floating around watching what they're doing.
Yeah. We know how to make those.
Yep.
Been there, done that. For context, Dragon and I helped Archeo decorate the Halloween village on Archeo SMP, and we installed some ghosts.
Amongst other
fun.
things, yes.
Yeah, ghosts and
Trick-or-treaters and candy all over the ground.
Yeah, it turns out gold ingots, the gold nuggets and like iron nuggets kind of look like unwrapped candy foil.
Oh, I
You put it
can
on the
see
ground.
that, yeah.
So we did some of that with
And
the
white
invisible.
dye. We had some white dye laying on the ground too.
Yeah, they are pretty cool. That little village looks very cool. The winter Christmas one also looks fun.
I guess with Halloween coming up, we might want to see if there's anything we want to add to that.
Ooh. Ooh, good point. October's just around the corner.
In Tundra, probably zombie, more like a peat bog corpse look, less like a desecrated zombie corpse. Sure. Archeo, are you going to straight to 1.20 or are you going to go to 1.20.1?
This is a very important question.
It is a very important question. Oh, jeez.
Does anybody have dirt? Because I want to fix this little bit here.
I have dirt.
Unless we just want to dig this out, but we got to do one or the other.
There's a
Like,
little. It's not a ton, but hopefully it's enough.
It should be enough.
Do we
I
need
will
to put lights on this glass so the snow would melt if it snows?
Yeah, probably.
Probably 120.1 if you can. Depends on the version people's mods are for. Been stuck in this flare for 2.5 weeks now. This server is at 120.1. All the mods that are available are now for 120.1 as well.
Yeah, I
I'm
think so.
currently running a modded instance.
Yeah, and I found the trimming process really easy. It took a minute to figure out like which version of it I wanted to do, but when I looked at it for this one, I found that we hadn't. I was like within an 8,000 block cordon. I want to leave that stuff alone, and then I found we hadn't actually explored that much out further than that, and even then it was in straight lines. So yeah, MCA selector was the one I used. I just watched Pix's video on it and then did what he did. It worked.
Wow, this looks good. This is really cool.
I had a little trouble re-importing the world, but once I got it.
It's very cool. I like that.
Yeah.
Should I get rid of this tree that's like floating over the glass? Probably.
Yeah.
Probably.
Is there more glass in there? I'm like maybe a
I have
stack short.
47. I have
That might be
47
enough.
on me.
That might be enough.
I
Yeah,
have a
hold on.
little bit on me as well.
If not, I can look in my end chest, and I probably have some somewhere. Cause you know me. I have everything in my end chest.
You always have everything in your end chest.
That way, I never not have something. Yeah, that part was easy. It was honestly re-importing it and getting the data packs that I needed to add back in update. That was the hard part.
I have 61 glass.
Oh, there was enough with what Clara gave me, but thank you.
Okay.
So
We are now covered in glass.
Not quite. There's this section.
Oh, then I will probably need that more glass.
hi, Draconis. Welcome in.
Hi, Draconis.
Honestly, Archeo, I had more trouble getting the DIN map to work than I did to get the server updated.
Or I can do it.
So, but if you run into anything, I can probably help you troubleshoot if you want to. Because I think we use the same
and
host.
I should probably take the beacon.
Yeah, we can grab the beacon. How are you, Draconis? How's your day been? Yeah. Honestly, part of my problem is I've never used like a back end of a server interface like that before. So I was like, I'm still learning. It's enough like the website stuff that I do for work that I have a base point to figure stuff out.
Draconis, we
But
did archaeology.
Yeah. But sometimes I'm just like, I don't know, I don't understand. And then I fight with it for 3 hours and figure it out. It's fine.
Okay, this looks really cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it does. Okay,
Flappy
somebody's got
birds.
phantoms. We've got flying rats.
Nope, that's not what I wanted to do.
Zozo.
Yeah, you've never hosted a server before, so it's a lot of, am I doing this right? I get that.
Dragon and Mousy were in the call with me on one Saturday when I was fighting with it. I said, like, I think this is where this is supposed to be, like, so many times. So many times.
Yeah, from above, this looks cool.
Yeah.
Thank you, everybody, for the help on doing this.
Yeah.
Hey, what's the...
Thanks for the invite. This one?
We'll do more.
Come back to.
We'll find
yeah.
more. We'll do more as groups again.
Yeah.
Just so we could see them all, right?
Mm-hmm.
I get more stuff. They're fun to do.
Mm-hmm. But you can see all the different, like, things that we have found in here.
You also,
You also get nervous
nervous.
with the backup. Jacket.
Sorry.
Teasing.
Oh.
Nervous the backup has somehow failed, even though it's unlikely, so you get nervous about mistake, which restore everything. What I did is they had to send me a download link because something about something wasn't quite, you know, the support was really nice though and really helpful. So they sent it to me, and then I duplicated that, and then hold on, I got it. I duplicated it and then edited that duplicate in MCA selector. Or I think I kept the zip and then the unzipped file was the one I messed with, so that if I, didn't, deleted stuff I didn't want to delete, I could just get the world back, like, redo it again. So that way, like, the world I was messing with wasn't the only copy I had. Yeah. I was trying to be extra careful because you never know when you misclick and you delete half of somebody's space. It's just let's not do that. Risk it. Though what was interesting and slightly tragic was, so our spawn here, which I can show in a minute, is basically a big group of mountains. Is one of the reasons we picked it. And I was like, oh, maybe one of the meadows will turn into a cherry grove, and I can, like, just clip that section, that handful of chunks, right? And boom. So I loaded the seed up in a 1.20 instance. And the one mountain that was a ginormous, and I mean ginormous, cherry grove happened to be the one that Dragon's living under. I was like, of the, like, 5 or 6 mountain ranges in this general vicinity, the one, maybe one of 2, that somebody's living under was the one that had the giant cherry grove biome.
Yup.
It was just like, what?
So I'm slowly
Like,
turning it into a big cherry grove.
Yeah, Dragon's making it into existence, but it was kind of just one of those. It's like, wow, okay. But we found one eventually. We found one quite far out, and then I found one closer ones. And there's a couple of chunks where we had, like, loaded some of the chunks, but not all the chunks in an area. So then you have, like, 3 cherrywood trees in the middle of, like, a savanna or something. It was funny. Yeah, it was just one of those. It's like, I was like, there's a meadow right next to the spawn village I'm working on. I was like, oh, that probably could just turn into one. No.
All right.
I
So
still love our spawn, even though we don't have a cherrywood
this
forest.
stuff we're gonna leave here for now.
Yeah.
I'm having trouble with my internet connection. I'm working on getting back on, but I don't know what's wrong.
That's okay.
This stuff
No
can
worries.
probably be sorted into the sorting system.
You guys might be dealing
We're
with
pretty much done, I think.
Yeah.
You'll think we'll end up with a bit of that argue SMP too. Yeah, especially there's certain areas where I feel like I've flown in circles. Or swam, like, boated in circles, but then, like, the middle bit hasn't been loaded, Because if you look on the DIN map, it's just kind of like there's just these paths, and then there's just like overlapping loopy bits.
There. That's where the ladder is.
Nice.
I will take
Yeah,
these.
everybody will
looks
get.
cool.
Everyone will get some of this stuff.
Let's sort these into the community sorting system.
Yeah, we've had a lot of glass,
We
which
did.
is cool.
We found a lot of glass.
And I feel like, especially if it was just like a one-person dig, this is a decent amount of armor trim as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
Especially since you can duplicate it. I feel like on a single player world, you'd probably, for the trim part of it and the assured part, you probably only need to take one.
Yeah.
Which is, I like that they balanced it that way. It's like you want to explore more, but you don't have to find what you want to find.
Alright.
We got what, 2 discs?
I am going to trigger back and put the stuff into spawn.
I did take my sponges back.
That's fine.
Okay, I had it in. Did I put my ingest down? No, that was somebody else's ingest.
Somebody's making snowmen.
Of course. So yeah, I still don't know whether it was, speaking of snowmen, I don't know if it was somebody who made the snowmen, or we suspect that they went through the end portal. We were trying to kill them for withers.
I think they went through the end total.
That's our current theory. I just logged in one day, I went to spawn, and came face to face with like 3 snowmen, just hanging out. It was hilarious.
What I might do is play at my spider farm for a while and get enough string to string all of this so it doesn't.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point. String would do it.
Yeah.
Or we have the wool to string.
We do, but that's less fun.
True.
Somebody wants to stab some spiders, it sounds like.
Yes.
This was a huge ruins.
And lots of red terracotta.
Yeah.
Very cool. Okay. We'll put these back where they go. And I don't think any of this is mine. But yeah, this was the one block that was visible. And there was all of this other stuff underneath it.
The good thing about this being at spawn is it fully emptied.
There is a gap right there. Hold on. Fix.
Okay, not fully emptied, but it's emptied enough that we don't need to worry
children.
about it.
See, I told you we need a PvP arena.
Oh, I never doubted that.
Oh, thank you.
Set these on to empty.
Here, I will trigger spawn.
This might actually fill up the stone that's in here.
Okay, we can
enough.
shulker some of that later. Oh, trigger spawn, we can go over here. Yeah, I just like teleported here. I think it was like over here, and there was just like 3. 3 of them just hanging out. And then later one of them got into a fight with a creeper and just blew up 10 blocks from me, and I was like, oh no, what was that? Yeah, this is the spawn. I can, if Axon and Jailer want to come over here, I can show you guys where the community storage is.
Okay, 1 second. I'll be over there.
No worries.
I'm in a battle for my life right now.
Oh. Make sure you set your spawn. We'll hang out in the music room for a minute, chat. Which I have set up with an auto jukebox doohickey. The redstone doesn't always do what it's supposed to, but most of the time does.
Okay. I'm back.
Okay.
Marie Valerie, are you headed over? Oh.
Yes, we are going to build an arena.
Yup.
We can be your first debut fight. Okay.
Oh, somebody used a sword. Okay.
Okay. Where are we going? What we got?
So the community storage room is this way.
I like this roof. That's cool.
Well, thank you. So you can, the input stuff is all right here. You can see there's shulker, unloaders, and chests. And then they all go through the water column. You get to watch them go up. So, and then if it has a block in front of it, it's got a filter. If it's got an emerald, it doesn't. Those are the empty spots so far. And then we've got a bunch like the end and deep dark loot stuff over here. So if you need some of the diamond tools and other random things that we found, books, there's a bunch of enchanted books in here. Like a Frostwalker 2 book randomly. And that kind of stuff is all here. And we'll have more like mini blocks and mob head things going in here. And then
Holy cow.
the shulker farm is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I AFK'd there for an hour, and I had enough for a full shulker of shulker shells for each of us.
It's crazy.
Yeah, and then if you guys come in this...
How big is it? Is it like a really big farm, or is it kind of?
No, it's a
I've
small.
never built one, but I've always wanted to.
It's a small single dimension farm.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's to lock and unlock the hopper so you can pick up the shulker once it's done unloading.
Oh, true.
Because if you just broke it with the hopper not locked, the shulker would end up in the...
Yeah.
So over here is where the overflow is. So there's a bunch of just random junk in here right now. It's not really junk.
Okay. So it doesn't go into the emerald chest, it just goes into this.
Yeah. The non-filtered ones currently just have a blank filter item in it to keep it from getting stuck. So there's all sorts of stuff. But if at any point you just like have stuff you don't want and it's in your storage system, you just... Or if you need a ridiculous amount of stone to, I don't know, build a castle.
There's definitely going to be a ridiculous amount of stone in here.
Yeah. I imagine. Here, I'm gonna toss.
Okay, dirt boy.
Literally?
Dirt boy is what my brother calls me. We like legit. We do yard work together for over the summers, or at least we used to, and he would call me Dirt Boy.
That
Funny.
surprised me. Well, didn't you just like put that skin on just to spook mom one time, and then you just kind of kept wearing it?
Yeah, it kind of grew on me.
Yeah.
So I
it's
have
funny.
nicknames now for 2 of your brothers.
Uh-huh. Though Peter's got like what, 3 nicknames?
Yeah, but I usually stick with
Starchy rabbit.
starchy rabbit. Yep.
Yeah. You're into that one. Okay. Other cool things. While we're here. Or waiting. Yeah, it's for like if you wanted to ride a horse, just spawn for some reason. And honestly, just because it's a castle, it's functional. Sort of. I don't know that defending it would... I mean, defending it IRL would work because who wants to go over this mountain. But anyway, I don't know that too much of it over here is new, other than the music room I added at the top of that building. But if we come out here, I started building a little village down here.
Ooh.
So we've got the dragon egg from when we fought the dragon. It's up here. It's on little like shrine things. It's barrier blocked so that you can't accidentally break it or move it. No accidental misclicks.
True. Yeah, this is really. Oops! I just threw my axe. This is really pretty.
Yeah, I think the purple with the deep slate really worked.
Yeah.
I didn't really want to build it all of endstone. That didn't really fit the vibe, so I feel like mixing the two with the obsidian also. Yeah, it's just it's an honor system that we don't break those, or the ones in the roof of the castle. You need to go head out, sleep, and all that. This game seems cool. The storage in the village is such a cool. Oh, thank you. Yes, it's been a very fun 2 years.
Thanks for
See you
stopping in,
later, and
Arkia.
hopefully you feel better soon.
Yeah, hopefully your pains stop. They're never fun. Have a good night.
Sleep well. So in here, fingers crossed. In here, this is the pottery place. So we have some potter villagers. They are master nitwits. I enjoy the irony of that.
Oh.
Because of the way the data pack works, they're called nitwit masters. And they will
Sounds
show
like
you
my kind of
all
thing.
of the sherds. The idea being, of course, that this is like a ceramics pottery place, and that they make it themselves in this oven over here.
It's very warm. It's a very warm oven.
Yeah. And then here's the like ones I was talking about earlier with the buckets of clay and water and little like pottery wheels.
Yeah. This is cool.
And like storage and stuff. And a sink, of course, and paints so that you can like put painted patterns on your pottery.
This makes me want to build with the pots.
Right?
That's pretty cool.
They also, if you want to later come by my house, I can show you some other cool stuff I've done with them. And they're really good for like putting plants in and stuff. But like I put like the sand and gravel and clay and stuff you would use to like make stuff in here as well.
Yeah. And the red wood goes really well with the mud brick.
Yeah, it does. It does. And it goes well with the style because this is kind of a what's the word? Kind of Spanish inspired style. Kind of.
Yeah, I got you.
Apologies for the dog. She's apparently decided that she sees something she must talk to. Zoe! Hey!
That might be a word. I don't know. I can't remember. There's some word. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, I just don't remember what it is. But then the other place I built so far, and then I can tell you the plans, is this clothing shop over here. Which I kind of wanted to feel like, you know those thrift stores and places that you walk up to that just have clothes outside? And then you walk in and there's more clothes? Yeah. The kind of vibe I was going for. So you've got like the shoe racks and the hat racks, and then the spinny thingies of clothes that children
really
like
cool
to hide
how you
in.
make. How do you? Dang, it's cool how do you do that.
Yeah. So then these two are selling the armor trims.
With the custom armor stands.
Yeah, and then over here, this guy's got the netherite smithing template, mostly because I forgot about it when I was doing the armor trim, guys, and then realized that maybe we would need that. So he'll probably move to like, I'm gonna make like a coffee/bookstore, like Barnes and Noble, but more cozy, to show off the chiseled bookshelves. And I'll probably move him in there having a coffee or something.
Yeah.
But for now, he's in here, and he's like, "Do you need another smithing template?" So that way you know who he is and what he's doing.
See, this way you guys can still go explore to find the stuff, but if you can't find it and you want specific ones, you can buy them.
And you're probably hearing some fun noises, so we should go out back and I can show you something else they added this update. Because I can hear them and I'm just like, what is that? Even though I know they're there. Jailer already found them. The camels.
I haven't
I
seen
went,
one.
I went to a distant desert and found some camel villages. They only spawned one in the village, so I had to find 2 villages. And Minecraft trolled me. And there was a village that was in the desert, but it was enough in the plains that it was a plains village.
Huh.
Rude. Oh, you're free from helping Kit Kat. Hi, Jack. How
Hi,
you doing?
Drac.
How are stuffs and things?
I heard how are sus and things. It's like, what?
Close enough.
Well, Drac doesn't play enough Among Us to be sus and things. He's just sus.
Yeah, I'm hoping we can get it to like everybody can take 1 or 2 home. Well, 2 home, so you can make as many as you want to. But it's really fun that if you put a saddle on them, you can drive them. And 2 people can ride on them, and zombies cannot get you while you're on them. Skeletons still can. But anything that's shorter than 2 blocks and below can't actually hit you while you're up on there.
I don't.
When you have a
Fun.
saddle, can you make them like lay down, or does that just kind of happen every so often?
That
Just kind of happens.
Hmm.
So they kind of just do it like real camels. I don't know if you've read about real camels, but they just decide to do what they want to do, and the trained ones will like get up when you tell them to, but they're not going to be happy about it. I remember I was reading, I think it's, oh gosh, Winning His Spurs or something like that by G.A. Hunty. There's a point in which it kind of talks about camels because it's about the Crusades. So the main character gets stuck behind enemy lines and ends up riding a camel for a bit. So it talks a little bit about like how he has to deal with the camel because he tries to escape. He escapes on a camel, but he has to figure out how to get the camel to do what he needs it to do without the people that have kidnapped him figuring out that he's getting on the camel and leaving. So then he like goes into details about all that stuff, which is fun. Yeah, the bookstore / coffee shop / fun place is going to be here. This little bit. When I build something kind of inspired by those Lego sets I have a bunch of. The ones that are the buildings you can put next to each other.
Oh yeah, I gotcha.
Specifically the one I still haven't finished that I got for my birthday. I need to finish that. I'm just like 2 hours away. And then I'm going to build the greenhouse like over here. Sniffer greenhouse, garden shop. Cherry wood everywhere. Oh, thank you, Drac. Yeah, it doesn't feel like it's been 2 years since I hit the go live button for the first time, but it has been. Which is crazy. Yeah, I had a lot of fun with the orange and the copper building. That was just like, I was just like in a fever dream building that. But it works. So, whatever.
Where can I get more fireworks?
So we have a creeper farm off of the west tunnel. And then I don't know
Where
we have
No, east tunnel.
Is it? Oh, it's in
The
Mountains Tunnel. It's west.
Prismarine tunnel.
Oh, no.
It's right.
Sorry, west tunnel. You were right. The Prismarine tunnel.
Yeah, we're gonna name them something other than the cardinal directions to make it easier, but we haven't got there yet.
It's right next to my my portal.
If you need more fireworks right this second, I can give you some of the ones I have.
Take a few. Don't mind.
It's only been 3? I thought it would have been 4, Drac. But yeah, there's tons of gunpowder there, and then if you don't have a sugarcane farm, you can use mine. I have a bunch somewhere. And I know we all have sugarcane farms, so. there's probably enough sugarcane around to make a bunch of rockets. Nope, as of 613, it's 3 years. Interesting.
I thought it was a lot longer than that.
Me too. Apparently not. But yeah, I would say if you like me streaming on a consistent basis started a few months after. What month is it? July. But like the first day the first email I had from Twitch being like, your stream summary was on July 2nd. Which would have been my stream with mom off of one of our realms, probably.
Hmm.
Or it might have been a parlor stream. I honestly don't remember which one happened first.
I couldn't tell you.
Because I feel like
Pretty
I streamed...
sure your mom's streams were the first ones.
I feel like they were. But I also know I at one point streamed the parlor nether built tunnel building from season 1. So it feels like... Mousy is so quiet. Alright, let me fix that.
Well, I'm also not screaming my lungs out.
Sorry. I'm a loud person sometimes. When I'm actually talking. When I'm not talking, not so much. Hi, Lucy. But yeah. But if I go home, I can show. Yeah, I have moved my home to my storage room because I kept triggering home in my house and then walking to my storage room and I was like, I'm tired of this. I'm just gonna... I am just going to just make it easier on myself. I'm doing a little bit of work around here. Oh, do you guys want to see a sniffer before you log off?
Yeah, let's go see one.
Okay, if you go to the nether tunnels, and then I am in the mud brick and mangrove tunnel.
Why don't you just teleport them to you?
Do you want me to teleport you or you want to walk?
Yeah,
I'll
you
walk.
can. You can
You walk?
teleport me. I'll
Okay.
do the
Okay.
teleporting.
Let's see if I can do it right. I think if you do this and when my name's second, I think technically that's how that works.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh, I like this umbrella.
Yeah.
Wait, which tunnel is it? It's the east.
The
The
mud brick
mud
one.
tunnel.
Key.
So you
Yeah.
go to Clara's is the mud brick one.
So if you come down here, this is where they live right now.
Your starter area, or
Yeah, the starter area one.
I have eggs and we can easily make more eggs.
Because there's
I-
mine carts running underneath all of this, and Dragon and Mousy have a similar setup. So
Do they drop eggs or?
what you do is you get the torch flowers from them, like sniffing them up, which go into the mine carts, and then you breed them with the
torch
torch
flowers.
and you
Yeah.
get the egg.
Torch flower seeds. It has to be the seeds, not the flowers themselves.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
That's what I
gotcha.
meant. So if you want to get one right now, actually, I can. Let me peek. There's only one in here. Hold on. I'll go get some of my storage room. Wasn't sure because I cleaned them out consistently, but they're just basically big doggos.
Yeah,
So cute.
they're really cute.
They remind me of banthas as well, but they're like cute doggo banthas.
Yeah.
this one's
no,
named Amelia.
Yeah, I named all of mine. I'll give you a couple of the other flowers as well. Cause I have tons. I AFK'd for like a couple hours and got like 2 stacks of both. So now I'm just slowly growing them so I have them to use.
I have the first sniffer found on the server, and I named it Buddy.
Here.
What'd you name it? I missed the last one.
Buddy.
Oh, true. Yeah, that's really. They're really cool. I like that because a lot of the mobs they've been doing are like bees or like, camels, like they're real mobs, which is also cool. But then having some of these like, I don't know. Like
Art
otherworldly
asks a good
ones
question,
too.
Mousy. Are you gonna name the other one Rory?
Oh no, he's talking about mine. One of mine is named Amelia.
Oh.
I only named Buddy. That's it. The
I don't
other
know.
ones aren't named
I just
yet.
named it Amelia.
I have a chew and a sneeze.
Oh,
Yeah, Jerry, I gave you those if you want to get a sniffer egg. Because if you use those to breed 2 of them together, you can get 1. So we have Zoe, Haldor, Amelia, Milo, and Lucy is around here somewhere. And Fog. And then Lucy.
What do you breed them with?
I gave you 2 the torch flower seeds. They make a fun sound. Those 2 might have a little trouble getting to each other. They're silly gooses, but they have a little bit of pathfinding issues sometimes. Come on, no, I wanna bump their butts. There we go.
I wonder why they're all congregating in one area all of a sudden.
Oh, nice.
Yay!
Cute.
Now you guys have 2, so you should be able to get your
Yay.
own little army. They hatch faster on moss,
Very cool.
but they still also like only take 20 minutes on moss. So. Yeah, this is the kind of greenhouse I want to build with. Jonathan found it.
Yeah, it's really pretty.
I love the cherry wood so much.
Yeah, me too.
I also have a ton of LAs, so if you need an LA, let me know.
There.
I'm gonna show chat because chat hasn't seen this yet.
Where'd you find the LAs? Is it just like at Pillager Outpost? You can't breed them, can you?
Yeah, you
You
can.
can duplicate them.
Oh.
And you find them in Pillager Outpost cages or in the dungeon part of mansions.
Yeah.
But I
You
have.
can, or
You can,
can't
yeah.
duplicate?
You can duplicate them. You want to come see how? I've got a setup in here. I'll come find you. Just like a little past the. They hatch faster on sand. Everybody knows.
So,
just like sugarcane grows faster on sand.
Clara, I think I'm gonna send my viewers over to you. Cause I need to start to have supper here soon.
Yes.
Yeah, it's getting late and I'm getting hungry.
Mm-hmm. So what you do is you place a music disc and they start spinning. And then you give them an amethyst shard. And they duplicate.
Wow. Just from like a single one?
Yep.
So
It doesn't matter what song you play or no?
Nope.
No.
Doesn't
I'm gonna
matter.
take this second to thank my viewers. Thank Claire's viewers. Should probably be back on Tuesday.
Ooh,
so
yeah, I should be back tomorrow.
we have to go food. So everybody have a wonderful weekend. If you're in Canada and you're off tomorrow, be safe. Otherwise, we'll catch you all later.
Okay, bye.
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 But yeah, they love music. Thank you, Dragon, for the raid.
You're welcome.
Yeah,
Welcome,
I'm
Dragon
gonna
Raiders.
log off as well.